Hey bro, we're doing another little presentation video today. So we are just going to be talking about. Oops, let me get the pen. Just find the constraint. This basically means to find the thing that is holding you back. Okay. Because let's just say there is three. I know there's a lot more, but let's just say there's three skills in life, okay? Let's do it for YouTubers, okay? There's three skills for YouTuber. There is their recording skill. There is their, what else should we do? Their scripting, and then there is their, what else should we say? They're like leadership. Okay. Now let's say their recording and talking skill is all the way up here. Yeah? Let's say it's all the way up here. Okay? Let's say the scripting skill is maybe like here. Yep. This is like the bars of how skillful they are. So at the top it'd be like they're completely skillful at it. At the top they would have mastered it. Then let's say the leadership is down here, okay? What most people do generally, this is just an example obviously, but generally what most people will do is they'll have it like this. Yeah, so the leadership is at the worst, and it's the scripting in the middle and the recording. Most people, instead of focusing on the leadership, they'd focus on the scripting or recording. So you'd have a little Bob here, yeah, and he'd focus on the scripting or on the recording, and it'd get them really good. It'd get them really, really good. But then he'd maybe only put a little bit of effort into the leadership. And then it's like he's maxed out the recording and scripting skill, but the leadership is still really low down. And why that is such a problem is because, if you could look at it this way. So, basically, imagine this. The pen ain't working. The pen isn't working. Guys, the pen isn't working. There we go. Okay. So, imagine it like this. This is you. Yeah? This is where you are. And over here, this is like the end goal, yeah? This is the end goal over here, the big shiny end goal, yeah? For you to get to here, yeah, there's a little path. There's a path for you to get to here. But on the path, there are things stopping you. Constraints, yes? And it's not just like there's loads and loads of these. So if I actually drew it properly, there'd be like millions of them probably. Or thousands of them even. So for you to get to here, yeah, you need to get past all of these little constraints, all of these little things you have to get past. Now, let's say this first one here, if you're a YouTuber, this first one here could be recording first video, yeah? Then this one here could be maybe making a server, a Discord server, like a Discord community, yeah? So you get past it. He no longer has a head. Let's get his head back. There we go. So he's getting past these. He's doing them. He's doing them. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Now let's say he gets to here. Yes, he gets to here. Now this next one, yeah. This next skill is, let's say, leadership, yeah? This skill here is leadership. This one here, yeah, that might be recording, and this one might be scripting, okay? Little Bob here, these are his skills here, so he's good at recording and scripting, so he doesn't need to focus on them yet, because these are the next constraints, these are the next things he has to focus on, yes? But Bob here, what he's doing, Bob is trying to focus on getting past these constraints here. He's trying to focus on getting past these constraints and making these better when it's actually this thing holding him back. So he can, all he wants, he can get rid of these. He can get rid of the ones in ahead, yeah? He can get rid of all of these, and he can level all of these other skills up. But because it's this one thing here that's holding him back, he can't move there yet, can he? He can't move there yet, because it's this one thing that's holding him back. And so, it's literally just this one thing that is constraining him, that's slowing him down, because if you look here, the bar for these ones, these ones is up here, yes, but the leadership is down here. So there's a really, really high bar here, but the leadership's just holding it down, so the bar for all three is down here, despite the script and the recording being all the way up there. And it's just, everybody has a constraint, okay? Everybody has one thing that's holding them back. And if you level up the other things, if you focus on anything any other thing other than your constraint, then it's wasted effort and it's wasted leverage, okay? Because it's like, what's it called? The diminishing returns. That's it, diminishing returns. So when you just start on something, yes. Oop. Okay. So this is results here. We're drawing a graph. Results. And here is times done. So when you just start doing a new thing, so let's say when you start leveling up your leadership skill, yes, your results for each time you do it are up here, yeah? But because of diminishing returns, which is like each time you do it you get less, if that makes sense. So the first time you get loads and loads and loads of results, and the next time you get a bit less, and you get a bit less, you get a bit less, to eventually where you're getting very little results for leveling up the skill. So at the start, yeah, so let's say you're leveling up your leadership skill. At the start, you're getting loads and loads of results for doing it, like very few times. So maybe this is like one time done, then two, then three. So when you're doing it the first few times, you get loads and loads of results. But when you get to doing it like 20 times, you're getting very, very few results. And that's what diminishing returns is. So when your leadership skill, when you haven't practiced it many times, yeah, you're still here. You're still at this bit here when you haven't practiced your leader skill. I'm just using leadership as an example, obviously, but you haven't done it much, yeah? And so you can get loads and loads of results by just doing it a few times, yes? And so let's say you do it 5 times, yeah? If you do it 5 times, then you've got all of these results here just by doing it 5 times, yes? Then the next 15 times you do it, yeah, you only get this many results. And so the first few times you do it, that's where you get the most results from. And so if you come back to here, leadership, you haven't practiced it much, but scripting and recording you have, yes? So if you practice your leadership, yeah, you're going to get all of these results here. But scripting and recording, you've already done it so many times. So scripting and recording, you've already done them here. So this is like scripting, this is recording, yeah? And so if you practice them, you're only getting these like very few results here, if that makes sense. And so you will get the most results if you practice your leadership rather than practicing your scripting and recording. And I'm just using these as an example here. You can think of your own skills, and there's way more skills. So like in like weightlifting, bodybuilding, and everything. There's like getting good sleep, getting good nutrition, doing proper form, doing the right amount of sets, like doing the right exercises. There's like so many different things that goes into everything. But I'm just using these as an example here, yes. So you have to find the constraint, the thing that is holding you back. Okay, so should we go into a funnel, a business aspect of it here? Right. We'll explain it with funnels now, okay? So, let's say you're trying to funnel people from your YouTube into buying your course. Let's say that. So, first up, this is a funnel here. First up, this is YouTube here. Yeah. So loads and loads of people see your videos, yeah? So loads of people imagine this like a funnel. Loads of people are coming down here, yeah? Loads of people are coming down here, and seeing your videos, yes? Loads of people are coming here and seeing your videos. They're supposed to be arrows. Okay, and then from YouTube, let's say for them to buy your course, they have to click on the link, okay? Let's say a decent amount of people click on the link to buy your course, yeah? So now, only these people are getting through here. Only these people are getting through. These people here, they get stuck here because they don't click on the link, yeah? Now, let's say a few people book sales calls with you. So now it's just like these people here that are booking sales calls with you. and then let's say very, very few people actually buy the course. Yes. So look, you've got loads and loads of people up here, but as you go down and as you go through the things, you get to the link, then you get to the call, and then you get to the buy. Yeah. So there's loads of people watching the video, but not many people buying, and that's how a funnel works. Now, let's say your funnel looks like this. So you got loads and loads of people watching your YouTube videos. Yes. Then quite a few people click on the link. But then basically nobody books a sales call. Yeah. And because basically nobody books a call, yeah, you get basically 0 sales. Yes. Okay. And essentially here, so people are coming down, yeah. Not many people are getting stuck in the videos. A lot of people are clicking the links, but basically nobody's booking a sales call, okay? And so people booking the sales calls, yes, that would be your constraint. That's the thing that's stopping the most people, because if it was like this, yeah, and it was like here, yeah, then the people buying would be even bigger, yeah? But it's not, because it's like this, everything below it's even smaller, because imagine basically nobody clicked on the link. Imagine basically nobody clicked on the link, yeah, then it'd look like this. That's the link there. This is the people clicking the link. Then the people booking the sales calls is even fewer, and then the people buying is even fewer, and you get basically nobody buying. Because this thing constrains everything else below it, if that makes sense. And so, if it was like this, so this is the link here, and this is, what was this? This was the sales calls, people booking the calls. Okay. This is people booking the calls, and then this is people buying here. You got to find the constraint. You got to find why. So you found the constraint. You can see that the sales calls are stopping people. So you can see that that's the constraint. Then you got to get rid of that constraint. So you have a look into it and you think, oh, that makes sense. It's only people in like my country can buy it. Everybody, like you find the constraint. So maybe the constraint that people aren't booking is that only people in your country could book calls because there's some like error in it. If that makes sense. So you've got to find the constraint and find the thing that's holding you back, because this thing here, people booking the calls, that completely messes up everything below it, yeah? And so you can't make any more progress, like, because if you made this bigger, if you made even more, if you got people better, if you did better CTAs and got people to if you got people clicking on your link more, yeah, it would make no difference at all, because everybody would still just be getting stuck in it. It would make no difference, yeah? So instead of focusing on like making your YouTube videos better, here, because that makes no difference, because people just get stuck here. So don't focus on that. Focus on the constraint, the thing that is holding you back. I think that's a pretty good explanation here. So do a little recap quickly. Find the constraint, yes. So you got, let's say you got your 3 skills. Obviously this is just an example, but you got your 3 skills here. You got recording, scripting, and leadership. The bar for recording and scripting is really high, but the leadership bar is really low, and so the bar for all 3 will be really, really low. Whereas if you level up leadership, and so, like if you level up scripting and recording, yes, the bar could get up here for them, yes, but the bar in total will just be down here because leadership's down there. But if you start leveling up leadership, yes, then the bar gets raised, and so the bar goes from here to here because you leveled up leadership. But leveling up anything else won't make any difference whatsoever. Okay, now here's your constraints, yeah. So let's say this is leadership here, yeah. You can focus on recording, scripting, get rid of those constraints, yes. And get rid of all the other constraints in the future, yeah. Or focus on all other random things. But because it's this leadership that's holding you back, yes, you can't get anywhere there because it's just this one thing that's holding you back. And so you've got to focus on this thing to get past it, yeah. Leverage, so the skill that's unleveled up and the skill you haven't practiced much, you'll get the most results by practicing that skill because of diminishing returns. And then, in a business sense, your funnel, there'll probably be a constraint in your funnel that slows down everything below it, and focusing on anything else other than that constraint, it won't make a difference really. It'll have a very small difference. So this is a shorter video, but I think it's going to be quite valuable. It's just something I learned on a Danish school. Yeah, I hope this is valuable for you, bro. Find the constraint. Find the constraint in your life. Find the constraint in whatever you're doing. And just focus on making that as good as possible, okay? Hope this video helped you, bro. And yeah, see ya.